Go ahead, hit your flow. Hey. We about to vibe today.
Who made this beat? This beat crazy.
Ironic beats. What up, Trey Wizzy? One verse wouldn't hurt. But yeah, we at the Poitup Tuesday. I'm your host, L Streets. Let's get it. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe. Hit the Poitup button on the YouTube, but follow the campaign. We appreciate everybody who subscribe and listen to us. And you already know it's just where we get lit. You know what I'm saying? This the podcast to be on. You feel me? So if you want to get on, make sure y'all get on. What's your Instagram name again?
Follow me on Instagram at Black Fox Clothing.
No, I'm talking about what's your Instagram to get the sponsors on there. I forget.
The sponsors. They can find me on Black Fox Clothing. We can take care of all the sponsorship on there as well. Fox got 2 X's.
Okay, cool. So make sure y'all do that. Before that, though, run my intro. Let's get it.
It's L Streets, welcome to the Poitup Show. We going live every Tuesday if you didn't know. They say it on the mic, put it on the flow. Ain't no running out of shots, we got plenty more. We popping bottle after bottle while we talking shit. Come and book your slot just to get up in the mix. Hot topic, we debating while we politicking. We cover every subject you don't want to miss.
Pull it up a little bit more. I'm definitely not filling that shit up. I won't be able to drive.
These this is more than a triple. This is like a triple or a bigger.
Hey, what y'all think? Is this a triple? Or what y'all think? This a triple or a single or a double? Hey, somebody comment in here and say if that's a triple, single, or double. You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Triple, single, double shot. What you think?
Yeah, comment what you think. But yeah, we back at another Poitup Tuesday. I'm your host, L Streets. Make sure y'all go follow my IG page _L Streets. And make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe at the YouTube page and follow the campaign and follow Poitup Tuesday on IG as well. And we got a TikTok too. All the links will be at the bottom. And go ahead and tell them about yourself, where they can find you at.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Black Fox Clothing. That Fox got 2 X's. Also follow my Instagram. I also breed Rottweilers. You can follow me on bite _force _kennels.
So you bite. So you got dogs that bite.
They bite.
But yeah, man, shout out to all the people who couldn't be here today, like Vaughn. Shout out to MarkCool. Shout out to Big Stacks. You feel me? And we still running it. They're my niggas, so we still running it. So, hey, today we just gonna vibe. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna talk about old days and talk about shit that's happening and shit that happened a long time ago and shit like that. But yeah, when I was telling you, like, we just gonna do a vibe today because I want to really like let people in how we started shit, how you started your company as far as the clothing line, where you came from, because I know where you came from because we've been together forever, so I know where you came from, and just shit that we doing that we trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it moving. Like, we some real positive ass man. Like I appreciate all the things that happened to me. I had so much good shit happen to me today. So even though I got fucked too, but at the same time, you win some, you lose some. You know what I'm saying? So
still got what you wanted.
Yeah, I still got what I wanted. So at the end of the day, it's like, tell people where you came from. We from the east side of Detroit.
Yeah, well, from the east side, born and raised east side, 7 Mile. That's where we from. We both from that area.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, middle school, I'm gonna say where I went from school to on up.
No. Just give a little intro. Like you don't want to tell too much.
All right. Well, basically just from the east side, just come from really having not much to having just enough to get by or having enough to be happy with what I need. I got a lot of companies, a lot of businesses. We entrepreneurs. I got a clothing line. I breed Rottweilers. I'm rebranding my clothing line right now, so you won't see me really posting much about the clothing. I'm doing a whole revamping of that right now. My main focus right now is breeding these rocks and pushing them and trying to get them nationwide. So far, I got a few sales out of state as well.
So let me ask you this question, because I'm gonna be like the interview / a person who's gonna talk about myself as well. What made you want to do dogs? Like, out of like all the stuff that you've been doing, all the stuff that we've been trying to come up on, what makes you have a passion for dogs?
I already like dogs. I had dogs all my life, forever, from the beginning, from elementary school. 2nd grade, I think we had a German Shepherd. Had a German Shepherd for years. Loved that dog. Another dog after that. Dogs after that. But when I was in my early 20s, I was breeding pit bulls. That's when I was just learning the game. I didn't really know what I was doing. Just had a bunch of pit bulls. I think I had like 7 at one time.
What, pits?
Pit bulls. Yep, I had 7 pit bulls.
Oh yeah, you did have that. Yeah, on Central.
Yeah.
That shit was a madhouse.
We stayed on Joy Road in Central over there, right off Joy Road in Illinois. But we had 7 pits. It wasn't just me. It was me, Sly Money, and my brother Rique. We had about 7 pits. And then after the pits started fading out, did that for a nice amount of years, and then just branched on to rocks. But I like dogs anyway. I'm gonna have a bunch of them, so why not make some money off of them anyway? Which one
you think it was better for you, rocks or pits?
I love both, but the rocks are more quality, more there. You can get a pit bull from anybody's backyard for $150. So,
but like, what would makes a rock have more quality than a pit bull?
Quality,
like what?
They kind of a good quality pit rock is kind of rare. They're good guard dogs. They protect family. They're good around kids. They got a violent past, but that's like many centuries ago. But I just think rocks are just an all around better dog. They're smart. They protect the house. They know. They just got a good awareness on when to attack and when not to.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember when we was kids, like it was so funny. Like when we was kids, I remember when I first came over your house, that nigga had like a farm at that nigga house. You hear me? I'm talking about like it was motherfucking like an elephant. It was.
We had ducks. We had ducks, rabbits. I think we had three ducks, probably 2 rabbits, a dog, cat.
What was your dog?
Iguanas.
What was your dog back then on the east side when we was living on the east side?
All German Shepherds. I only had German Shepherds back in the day.
Because the daddy liked German Shepherds?
Yeah, my daddy liked German Shepherds, so he bought all German Shepherds.
I don't remember. Was the German Shepherd was in the backyard?
On that house you talking about right there?
Yeah.
I don't think that was the house we had a dog. It was before that. And that's when they made us put the dog to sleep. We had German Shepherd. He had wolf in him. His percentage of wolf was too high, so he started killing all our animals, and we had to put him down.
Because I remember it was so funny. I used to be walking over rabbits and shit.
Yeah, we definitely had them rabbits and ducks. I want some more.
Man, you know one thing though, I do miss Khalil like so much. Like that was one person who was like older than me, but it was like. That was like my motherfucking everything at one point in time. It was like, I remember that nigga used to be at my house at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, where we about to go? Where we about to go, LJ? Where we about to go? I'm like, I'm only like, I think I was like 15, 16. He like, where we about to go? I'm like, nigga, you like 30.
Yeah, definitely was rocking hard.
I hope you see this video because you know why I said you like 30. So catch the joke. You already know what time it is. But that was my heart though, man. He used to come and pick me up in the Astro van.
Yeah, the Astro van. Astro van with the bang in it.
Yeah, I remember he didn't have no seats in the back. It was just the bang that was in the back that we used to sit on.
Yeah, just all bang in the back.
Man, shout out to Mount Clemens too, because that's when I first found out that it was Mount Clemens. Because of him.
Yeah, y'all used to go to all the Mount Clemens selling candies.
Man, do everything, man. Parties. Doing everything. People don't realize, like my boss asked me the other day, he was like, why your hustle so strong? I'm like, you don't realize I've been selling shit since I was a kid. I'm talking about since I was 12 years old, I was out selling motherfucking candy at, selling candies at banks and shit. So my hustle always been strong and I could sell anything to anybody. That's what's so crazy about it. I always been doing that since I was a kid. It's like, it's crazy. And that's why I got pissed off today when I bought that car. Cause I'm like, damn, this nigga done got me. And I'm the nigga who sell.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, how the nigga get me like that? At the end, at the same time, but that's what I'm saying. That we always had nothing but positive people around us when we was kids, though. Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't nothing that was negative. Like even when it came to Anthony, you already know what I'm talking about. Like Anthony was positive. He was the first person who told me, like, I never tell people this because we just talking some random shit. I remember when I was a kid and I didn't get nothing for Christmas. And Anthony made sure that I got something for Christmas, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? He bought me a full 9 cupcakes because we ain't got no money. Mm-hmm. I was probably like 13 or 14. He was like, don't cry that you ain't getting nothing for Christmas, huh? Here you go. And shout out to Anthony too. ND, shout out to ND for making sure that when I did care about Christmas, that he had something for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was pissed off. My mama got me some fucking socks. I'm talking about my sisters and them Christmas present was so high up on the tree that it was making the tree fall and shit. I'm like, where my shit is? She just pulled out a pair of socks. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You the boy.
I know.
Don't worry about it.
That's the favorite thing they used to always say, like, boys don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? But people don't realize that when you a boy growing up, it's like that shit hurt though. That you see your sisters getting everything, but you don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? But by us having a big family, what happened when you tried to get something? What happened when you was a kid trying to get something?
I remember when we was young, my father definitely got us a decent amount of gifts. He gave us a decent amount just to get by. He never tried to overkill and get us everything we wanted. And I understand that now. Like, don't go broke for Christmas. But then my mama, she got us a decent amount of stuff. Sometimes she got us a whole lot of stuff. But by the time I got in the 7th grade, that was the end of it. I don't even know what Christmas was after that. I think 7th grade, that was the end. But then my sisters and them was getting stuff, but I was happy they got stuff. But I still was sad every year. I'd be like, damn, nobody got me nothing.
Yep.
Like, God.
You know, I used to like, because I wouldn't get nothing at home. I used to love just going over other people's house just to see if they got me something.
But then they never got you nothing.
Never got nothing.
Like,
never, ever.
Yeah,
ever.
Christmas was over for me and my big brothers. My brothers, the oldest 3, it was over for us from 7th grade on up. I think that's when it was over.
But yeah, that shit was crazy. So it was on a whole different other level. It's like I always knew that, like, that shit just wasn't fair. Like I'm because we both men and we used to be little boys. Why do you think the boys never got nothing but the women did?
I don't know. I just think they want to make the little girls happy.
But why not make the boys happy too?
I don't know. They be like, skip them little niggas. I don't know. I really don't know. But I remember for sure, me and my brothers used to be like, man, we ain't getting nothing this year. Next year, nothing. Next year, nothing. But it's all right. To me, I think Christmas needs to stop at a certain age as well.
Yeah, but you think that now, though.
Yeah, now. But at that time, I was definitely crushed every year, hoping something happened. I remember one time I was hoping Santa Claus turned real. Like, hey, maybe he gonna bring me something. Something, please, little white man coming down the chimney.
And it was so funny that they actually made us think that a white man would come down the chimney.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So look, that made you hate that man so bad because at the end of the day, you ain't got shit.
You know, that helps spark up racism. Like, this white man ain't bring me nothing.
Look, Sly said we can raise boys and girls the same. But it ain't that. Yeah, you're right though. But it's not. It's never been that way. You feel me? Women get it. Look, girls get everything, and boys sit there and look sick as fuck.
You can raise them the same.
Yeah, he talking about not raise. Oh, boys. Oh, you right. I'm sorry. You can raise boys and girls the same. So do you think Sly, that they both can take the truth? Do you think that? He said, no, you can't. Oh, so he said you can't. Oh,
you can't raise.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah,
my
I
bad.
don't see that one.
Yeah,
happening.
He said you can't raise the boys and the girls the same. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that's why I want to make sure. But other than that, man, so from that situation is I grew up, and I think that's the reason why I got the friendships and the relationships I got with people today. Because I'm going to be honest, the people that you met when you was a kid, sometimes they grow they grow together more than your family do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they always say, you always got that saying, like, blood is thicker than water, right?
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
Is it blood thicker than water? Yeah, they always say blood is thicker than water, but at the same time, like, the people that's around you who not doing right by you, that sometimes it's like you'll get close to people who really not your blood. You feel me?
That's true.
So it's like that shit.
You definitely,
on a whole level.
to me, you do get real close to people that's not your blood, for sure. But then you got some people that's your blood that you stick really close to. Certain people just link. Like, what they say about that, family is family. But then some people so you got family members, then you got family. That's what they say. Family members are people that's related to you by blood. Like, these are my family members. But your family are the ones that's tight with you. Like, the ones you really, really tight with, that can rock with you, that really support you, really trying to make sure you're doing the right thing, or in your corner. Your family members can span forever. It could be cousins from over there, but family is the tight ones.
I would say shout out to family too. Even if the people that you rock with, that's your family too as well. So from that situation, I remember when we was growing up, I'm talking about like taking over the whole Detroit as far as parties. Like at one point in time, I remember when I threw that first party, the hypest party of the year, and we was kids. I'm talking about like
7 Mile.
Yeah, on 7 Mile, that shit. But people don't realize I let people in. I was super scared throwing that party. Nigga, I'm talking about like I was so scared because I was popular in school, but I didn't know how popular I was. You get what I'm saying? And then I had Johnny. Remember, I had Johnny Boy. I had who else? I'm talking about the whole Sweet Tech. People don't realize. Everybody. People don't really know what that is. But the whole Sweet Tech. When I used to dance a long time ago, long time ago. But I didn't know. I was so scared I was popular in high school, but I was so scared to see if people gonna really rock with me in school. Do you know what kind of that's kind of like. That fear was like crazy.
Yeah, that's the fear of even throwing an event.
Yeah,
that being your first one, and it turned out a banger for sure. You had the whole East Side over there. We had all the cliques there. Shout out to X-Men. X-Men came through, gave us a good battle. We had a nice battle with them.
I didn't get to battle nobody. I was running from girls the whole night.
Yeah, he was doing a lot. Then that's what it was. Yeah, because I remember we got to hold it down.
Remember I was running from girls the whole night.
I remember doing the battles. I'm like, man, this is the first time I wasn't even ready for them, but they was ready.
They was ready. They had the routines. They had everything ready. These niggas was even dressing like dressing with the same clothes. Remember?
They was the same style. Well, no, two of them did have
the same clothes. They had the same clothes on.
Yeah, that was.
I tell people how it happened though, as far as like. The reason why it got me confidence because remember I told you I was so nervous that people wasn't gonna show up. But the crazy thing about it is my mama was shout out to my mama, I love you to death. My mama was like, come here, like now let's go to the store and go get me something to drink. So I'm like, all right, cool. It was nobody in line. You hear me? It was 9 o'clock and people was throwing parties at 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. It was 9 o'clock. It was nobody in line. We went to that corner store we went to that gas station right there on DeQuinder and 7 Mile. Nigga, she got her pop. When I came back, the line was wrapped around the corner. I said, oh my God. I'm like, it's crazy. And that's when Tech Man was like, I need your mama. She got to take the money. It's too many people. You know what I'm saying? I can't DJ.
Shout out to Tech Man.
Shout out to
Tech Man.
Shout out to DJ Tech Man. I was so young.
I don't know if Cisco and them came that one.
Yeah, they was. They was.
That's so long ago.
Cisco was there. Cisco was there. Who else? Who around Cisco age? I think Cisco was.
He had to have Stuntman. Everybody.
Yeah, he had to have Stuntman.
Cisco Stuntman. I'm not sure if White came, but
yeah.
Did Demetrius them come? Johnny Boy?
Yeah. They came for sure. Yeah, they wasn't jitting though. They wasn't. He was just chilling.
He knew how to jit, but he didn't. I remember I wanted him to.
Yeah.
I remember that. I need him to go ahead and handle them boys.
But yeah, that's before all this type of shit going on as far as women rule everything. But it was like we had so much fun that night. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And I caught the bus there. Me and Tyrone caught the bus there.
For real? From where?
Oh
my God. Yeah. That's all the way up from Livernois.
Yeah, we caught the bus there. And you was calling us like, where y'all at? I'm like, we definitely coming. But it was, the bus took so long. You was just like, where y'all at? I'm like,
what time did y'all make it there?
Probably 10. By the time I got there, it was already capacity. Mm-hmm. It was packed. Your mom was at the door like, it's full. I'm like, shit, I gotta walk in here. Yeah. I wasn't drinking at that time, so I walked in like nervous. When you walk in sober, you walk in nervous. I walked in there real nervous.
I remember because you called me and I came to the door and got you. That's what's so crazy.
Yeah, you came to the door and then we walked in. I'm like, oh my God, I saw everybody.
Yeah, we calling Trey with you right now.
Hello.
Hey, yeah, what up, though, Dizzy? What's going on, baby?
Not much, bro. What's the deal?
Nothing. We just sitting here on live right now. We on Poitup Tuesday. We brought you in. Hey, tell us one of the things. Hey, look, oh shit, that's my fault. Look, tell us one of the things that you remember when we was at the club when we was kids. When you was a kid, that you like a memorable moment for you.
The young days. We starting young first, then we gonna go up.
Yeah, we starting young first, then we going up. So tell us one of the things that you can remember on the young days that you was hitting the club. Like a memorable moment at what club it was.
I'm gonna say when we was young, like when I was like 16?
Yeah, all the way to the beginning.
I was 16. I remember going to 112 in Canada, but sometimes they would have the upstairs open, and I remember the upstairs had them crazy looking lights, and it would be like more Jamaican music. I just remember like feeling like we was in a Sean Paul video, like it was just hyper real. It used to be pretty cool.
You know what's so funny? Hey, look, we used to dance like we was in a Sean Paul video. Nobody never taught us nothing.
So Tracy, Canada wasn't your first clubs with us, was it? Was it the high school parties first, or was that all at the same time? Was you still?
That was probably no matter of fact, it was the high school parties. What? Damn, I forgot about the high school. So that really take me back to I was like 14, 13. So I'll say, yeah, it's being, you know, I ain't gonna lie, Kool-Aid used to have, he was a real, like, DJ, like, he used to control the crowd.
Like the host? And like he was a real good host?
He was a real good host. Like, he would just, you know, people would just be in the middle of the circle. I remember, okay, my crazy best memory is going to the River Rock.
There we go.
There you go.
And we was getting, I remember, and because Lil Brittany gave me a lap dance. It was like, they had like 3 chairs on the dance floor, and it was 3 dudes sitting on the chairs, and I was sitting on one, and Lil Brittany gave me a lap dance, and then we was upstairs, and it was just crazy. It was fun. It was a little bit of jitting and just a lot of little kitty love, I guess. But yeah, that was fun.
That's good. That's real good. We were just going back, just reminiscing. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about things that was going on in our past and how we had fun and where we had fun at. So that was a good memory.
Our sons is like around my age.
Yeah.
And they ain't nowhere near. They ain't never been exposed to nothing like that.
I'm glad they not.
But look, we was more Vans at that age. But look, is it bad or good though? Like, tell me, like, is it bad or good that we was exposed at a young age like that?
It's both. What do you think, Tracy? I say both.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I mean, we wasn't exposed like we was out selling drugs or shooting people. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like that. I mean, we was just, you know, we was young men.
Because really wasn't nobody doing no drugs. They wasn't really doing no heavy. Well, our circle wasn't doing the heavy drugs.
The most we ever did had a beer. We started getting a 40.
Yeah, we was just drinking. Yeah.
But that's still bad.
Like my son, I'm sure has never
touched a 40. Like never even looked at a 40. You hear me?
But he don't even have friends like that. Like we used to, you know what I'm saying? Your friends are the people in your neighborhood. Now it's like it don't even be no kids outside in the neighborhood.
That's what I was gonna say too. Like how we went to the clubs to meet everybody, the parties. They just get on social media and see everybody. My kids be seeing people. Like, oh, I know that person from social media. Oh, I know them. Hey, how you doing? You know them. You know, like it's crazy. We had to go to the club to meet them physically in person.
Yeah,
I know.
Hey, look, let me ask you this one question before we let you go. When the first time you drunk a 40? What age was you when you drunk a full 40?
I don't know, probably like 15 to 16.
Yeah, I swear, me and somebody was just talking about that. I was like, I think Tracy drank that 40.
I know, and he was passed out. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. I was gonna say that too. Like I remember being in Canada, just sitting on them and 112 on them benches, like nigga, the world spinning, feeling like I'm about to throw up. Like,
damn, that shit crazy.
How did they let us in there? You was 15.
I used to come across the border with a high school ID. I had a Murray Wright ID and got across the border.
That's the good old days. You hear me? That was the good old days.
Damn, y'all was so young.
But we appreciate you coming on Poitup Tuesday. We about to go down the line from Paris and to Sylvester. So we'll call you right back, okay, bro?
All right, Brody.
Yeah. All right.
Yo, fam, what up?
Yeah, what up, though? You on Poitup Tuesday. We calling you today, me and Tony. We calling you today just trying to figure out what was the best moment when you was young that you was going to the club. What was your best moment?
We talking about young though.
Like you got to go young though.
Shit, when I was in high school.
Yeah.
All the youngest you could think.
The youngest you can think when you was going to the club. What was the best moment for you?
Best moment was probably when I felt like I was official.
Official with what?
I could officially jit, officially had like my style, my swag was in.
When you was grown though, like we talking about like kids.
No, because you got
No, I'm for
you
real.
gotta
Like,
understand. You gotta understand. I couldn't jit for a while.
Yeah.
And growing up in that part of the crew, if you're talking about with y'all, when I can like officially jit and like hold my own and all that type of stuff, that was like that made me official.
Okay. What age? What party was that though? Tell me what party that was.
Party?
Yeah. So take me back to a party. Take me back to a party. Oh, my back. Just take me back to a party where you knew you was official and who was throwing a party and how you feel.
Oh, okay, and I had to be young.
Yeah.
And I had to be young. So I want to say it was the Kings and Queens trial when me and Tony got locked up. And we came out with that one day.
You said we got who?
We got locked up at Fairlane.
Oh, yeah. That one we went to Sharon Hall.
Sharon Hall. I mean, on my fault. It was right next door.
Yeah, it was across the street. It was across the street. Then we did get locked up at Fairlane that day. Damn, I forgot about that. Damn.
So why you think that was a good day?
Let y'all go, fam.
All right, we appreciate it. I just wanted to call you and chop it up with you, but thank you for coming on the Pull It Up Tuesday.
No problem. Bye.
All right. Slide Money.
What up, though?
What up, though? Slide Money. What's up, baby? Welcome to the Pull It Up Tuesday, baby.
What's the deal?
Yeah, man. Hey, tell these people where they can find you at, though, Sly.
You said what?
Tell these people where they can find you at, bro.
Slide Money 313 on all social medias.
So I was calling you today. Me and Tony was calling you today. We trying to figure out what was your best club that you was at when you was young. What's that, Tony?
Yeah,
was that it?
What when we were young, what was the funnest time you had at a club? What club was it, and what made it fun?
Yeah.
We talking about young. Like
yeah, when
really
we was young, because we going up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go up from the kids to the to when we was.
Yeah, man. For me, it would have to be shit when we was going to Canada to 112.
Yeah.
I got maybe a younger experience for you. Remember we went to Kool-Aid party when you was really young, when I first met you, basically?
Yeah, or the Barbados years.
I'm saying that's even before that. We talking about back.
You talking about like when we was in Westland?
Damn, I think we was in Southfield at this time.
So it's South. Let me ask you a question before that. Was Westland or Southfield? Which one was the Canada club? Or was it both?
Westland was 100% Canada, but yeah, we went to Canada and we was in Southfield because we used to be missing work. But Sylvester, I remember because we had got into it with Matrix at that one club when I first met you, and I'm like, I don't know if he gonna help or not, but you was there. This was when you first. This is the first ever time.
It's a lot of time. It's a lot of times where we got into incidents with niggas, but the first actual time where we all had to fight somebody was in Canada.
Yeah, I remember that. But look, we want to talk about what was the funnest club, bro. So we know your club was at Canada. Go ahead.
To me, it had to be 112.
112.
You got to remember, bro. You got to think about this. Like, we basically like out of another group of niggas, we was like the most popular group of niggas that used to be going there. It used to be us and one other group of niggas from Detroit. And that shit, we basically had free reign to do whatever we wanted to.
We did. Remember, we was everywhere through that club. You hear me? I'm talking about niggas knew us when we walked up in there. Yeah. Yeah.
We used to be bringing liquor in there.
Yeah.
Oh, we used to bring liquor in there. We'd go in the basement.
Gonna let you bring bottles in that bitch when they trying to sell liquor.
We definitely was bringing liquor.
And we was in a whole nother country. I don't think y'all really realize that. Like, even though Canada just under the little tunnel, that shit really is like a whole nother country still.
Hello?
What up, though, my nigga Jay Beezy? But I'm gonna tell this nigga, aka Johnny Blaze, aka JB, aka Johnny, aka Johnny Boy. Niggas, you on Pull It Up Tuesday today, baby. What's going on with you?
Hey, what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm doing blessed, man. I can't complain. Me and Tony on the live with you.
What's up, JB?
Hey, what's going on, man? You all right?
Everything good. One of the original leaders of Sweet Tech right here.
Yeah, you're original for sure.
This is history right here.
This is straight history. So look, hey, Johnny, Tony gonna ask you a question. Answer that question to your best ability. Okay, you ready?
All right.
All right, go ahead.
So we going back from when we were young. This is only when we were really, 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 really young. What's the funnest club we used to go to, or just you? What's your funnest club? Why was it fun? And
where was it at?
Where was it?
First club.
The fun.
Your funnest time. Your funnest time
when you was young.
Oh, the funnest time. You come out with the crew.
You can say
no.
like,
you can say period. Like you can say period.
Sure. I can actually say the best time was Harper and Phillip.
Harper and Phillip.
How old was you?
Yeah, Harper and Phillip.
How old was you then?
At that time, like 16, 17. At that time.
So what?
Harper and Phillip came in. We had a party. We were there like every Friday and Saturday.
So what made it fun for you?
I don't know. It was just, the parties, the girls, and all that stuff. Even around the time Timmy had a couple spots. Yeah, I got full of T2. You remember T2 to be on Moraine?
Yeah, I remember that. That's right on off of Moraine.
Yeah, on Moraine. Yeah, those were some real fun times. And then of course that. Then, I say Harper and Phillip and C2. And then we started, of course, it was the fun time, like we were throwing parties at the, one of the best parties we do was at the BLW off
yeah. Hey, look, JB, that's what I said. I told him, we was talking about it on Poitup Tuesday. I said, that mug was jam-packed. You remember that, JB?
Yeah, no. Yeah, there was some we had some nice times, man. Yeah, so